nice. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do a quick review on this 2015 Maserati Ghibli. This is the best lighting, but as you can see, this one is black and outfitted with 20-inch wheels. Got some nice brake calipers. Say Maserati on it. Brembo brakes. So this is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's not a bad looking car at all. It definitely looks, even though it's a 15, they didn't change much on the 17 except the headlights slightly. I see this got a little bit of headlight condensation on it. So it's pretty cool, pretty good looking car. I think for the money, for what you pay for one of these used, is a value. I don't know if I'd buy one. I definitely wouldn't buy one brand new. New, but what you get for this is pretty cool. Got the quad exhaust on here. So let's drive a little bit more and go out for a spin. Maybe I'll do some donuts or something somewhere. That would be fun, right? This car normally from the factory retail would be $92,000. It's got the sports suspension, high gloss carbon fiber trim, red brake calipers, premium sound system, 20-inch rims, premium package and luxury package, and a couple of other options. So all these cars, man, this traffic is bad. So now this thing sounds really good. I mean, I don't know how much this picks up on camera, but this thing's actually, you know what, let me go left so I can get on the freeway here. But this thing sounds really good, really good. You definitely feel like you're in luxury. Only thing, as I said, is that infotainment screen right here, but you definitely get to feel you're in luxury. Got a little cool little clock right here. So definitely get that luxury feel, that luxury sound in this thing. Yeah, the carbon fiber looks immaculate. Definitely makes the car look sporty. So I would definitely say the feel of what you get here is pretty good. Now the gauges, I would say they're right on par with what the year model it should be. I think they should definitely update it, you know, this next year or so, because you know everybody's going towards a lot of completely digital gauges. But I still like the mix of digital and analog, I think, for this, you know, being a 2015. All right, we're coming up on a little straightaway here. Let me see how. It's got a little bit of power, you know, it's got a little bit of pickup. Now, the ride feels really good. You definitely feel the quality, the stability and suspension. Coming out of sport mode, I don't know exactly what it changes, but I don't see a visceral amount of change in the steering. Steering is pretty good, probably right where it should be, as far as like what I like to drive, as far as like sports and luxury. The steering is more on the, definitely more on the sporty side. Definitely more on the sporty side than the luxury side, I would say, but a good balance. And what I would prefer in a car like this, the more sportier ride. Looks pretty good. The red guts is what some people say. Feels really good. Now, where can I go to kind of open this thing up? We're like in a lot of traffic here, so really not much I can do. I think this Camaro is trying to race me. Maybe I'll get some footage of that. We'll see. But this thing is pretty fun to drive, man. I gotta admit, it's pretty fun to drive. Now I'll get off over here, and I see the Camaro back back there growling and downshifting. So I think he does want a little bit of a challenge. But we'll see. We'll see. This thing is pushing about 400 horses, so 400 and some change. I think this is around 420, 430 range. So it's got a decent amount of power. Not over aggressively amount. Like a lot of new cars now have a lot of horsepower because there's this horsepower wars going on. This is somewhere I would say in the middle, in the mid range. Okay, it's got some event going up on here, so that's why there's traffic. Now there's the other car trying to race me, so you get a lot of people trying to race you and revving the engines at you because they see the Maserati. They're like, okay, what does this guy want? So we got a little, what's it, Toyota Scion up here, doing some things, revving the engine. So he's got a little kit on it, so he probably got it souped up a little bit. So we'll see. Can't drive it too aggressive, especially with one hand in the camera and not knowing the limits of the brakes. That's the main thing. Knowing the limits of the brakes really determines how fast you can drive a car. So I don't know this car that well, but I do like driving it. It's fun. I gotta admit, it's a fun car to drive. Here goes the Camaro again. He's probably gonna race that little Cyan over there now. So it looks like we're in a 3 black car race battle going on right here right now. So we'll see how that goes. I get somewhere where traffic is not, but at this time of day, there's a lot of traffic. Okay, we got a little opening here. Let's get a pull. Pretty good. Not exhilarating, but decent. Not exhilarating. But hey, the handling is pretty good. I gotta admit, the handling is pretty good. And once you get around the 4 grand RPM range, that's when I think the power and torque starts to kick in. But it's a bit lacking at first. When you step on it all the way, you don't get that crazy, just exhilarating feeling. Like it doesn't scare you. If you're cruising along, you hit it on the 4 grand, you know, we're around the 4 grand RPM range, it feels pretty good. As you can see, I'm giving another pull. Let's say watch me at the 4 grand mark. That's when it kicks in. All right, this guy gonna pull right in front of me. Okay, that wasn't too smart, buddy. All right, so it's fun. It definitely sounds good. Like this engine sounds really good. I mean, like I would drive it around, just listen to it, to be honest with you. That's how good the engine sounds. Let's get over here. All right, we'll get another pull here. All right, I probably should be going 95 and a 45. I don't want to pay for this car in tickets. You hear those downshift, hear the little crackles and pops. Pretty good. All right, what else? B6. Let's see, park. Now, one thing I don't like is this shifter and shifting. Like, it could almost be a hit or miss. It could almost be a hit or miss. On this backup camera, yeah, this backup camera pretty much sucks. The resolution is really low, but obviously they need to I think they may have updated that on the newer models. Now, I'm gonna pop the hood here and here. Let's check out what we got under the hood. All right, you're looking at the Ghibli V6. See the Maserati inside. Now, I believe this cover comes off pretty easily. Yeah, so you can see it comes out pretty easily. Now, I don't know if you see that, but it actually says, and it's hot in here, so no, it actually says Ferrari on it, because these engines are made by Ferrari. So let me punch that back down there. So that's one cool thing. Bigger seats. Now let me see if I can fit back here. I'm about 6'2". I can fit back here pretty comfortably. Got a decent amount of space, but I wouldn't want to be in the back seats on a long trip, even though I'm in a Maserati. Some of these have the Alcantara headliner. This doesn't, and it looks a lot less plush. That Alcantara headliner indeed looks a lot better than this cloth that I have on this model. But other than that, like, I gotta admit, I'm feeling the red interior, man. It just makes the sportiness, the two-tone, look a lot better. Yep, looks pretty good. Bam. All right.
Blow the brains out the coop. Only one on top, but I'm on mute. I'ma bust her wrist out cause she cute. Ice, ice. Or on the yacht, I've been on pool. Yeah, addict for the lifestyle in the paddock.
The radio kind of, it's not that good. Not good.
We got more stress in the road.
Putting the sport mode on. Now 100% throttle. Yeah, so rolling out. Yeah, it needs like 550 horsepower. I'm just being real. I'm not sure. At this price point, I guess yeah, it needs like 500 horsepower. 500. It needs a little bit more low-end torque to make that driving experience a little bit more funner, from what I prefer. But other than that, you know, it's a pretty good bargain for a used car, used Maserati. They depreciate very fast on these models. But what you get in this price point for 40 G's, not much that compares to